To the Milwaukee Auto Show this week, the exhibit of cars, past, present, and future is on display at the Baird Center through Sunday. Joining us now with a preview is review editor for Auto Trader, Eric Brandt. Good morning, Eric.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Always, Eric. This is a very exciting event here in Milwaukee. Tell us a little bit about the Milwaukee Auto Show.
Well, like you said, it's going on through March 3rd, and there's a lot to see. There are 25 brands represented. You can see all the latest cars, trucks, and SUVs. You can see hybrids and EVs. You can see some amazing luxury cars that you might not normally get to sit in. So there's really a little something for everybody.
Absolutely. What are some of your favorite things to see at the show? Perhaps a car that you dream about having? Tell us a few of your favorite things.
Oh gosh, well, part of what I like about the show is the variety, the fact that you really can see a little bit of everything, and some cars that aren't even out yet. One of my personal favorites is they've got the 3 different versions of the Chevy Corvette there. There's, the regular Corvette Stingray, there's the hybrid Corvette E-Ray, and then there's the high-performance Z06. So it's cool to see all of those in one place. But like I said, it's just great to see the variety and to see a little bit of everything that's out there.
Yeah, I remember going to the auto show as a kid, just going with my dad, seeing all the cars. It was so fun. So this really is more of a family opportunity, a day out, see something visual, get some pictures and perhaps one of your dream cars. I think that's such a great idea and a great opportunity in the downtown area.
Absolutely. That's one of my favorite things about the show is that it's a great event for families. I have 4 kids myself, and when I was at the show yesterday, I kept thinking, man, my kids would love to climb in that car or check that one out. And there's a mini golf course. There are puppies that you can play with at the Subaru booth. So even for people who aren't that into cars per se, it's just a great event for families.
And Eric, what sets Milwaukee's auto show apart from others across the nation?
Well, it definitely has a local flavor that you can't get at any other auto show. I was just at the Chicago Auto Show a few weeks ago, and it definitely had a different feel. There are a lot of local businesses there at the Milwaukee show. Diamond Graphics is there with some really cool wraps on exotic cars. Bennett Coachworks was there with some of their amazing restorations and custom builds. And there was a local Corvette club there with more custom stuff that you won't see at any other auto show.
Yeah, absolutely. Is there a virtual driving experience people can take part in?
Well, there's a real driving experience people can take part in. You can't get behind the wheel yourself, but Toyota has this ride and drive booth there with their EV, the Toyota BZ4X. That's their electric SUV, and you can ride as a passenger. And if you're curious about EVs, if you've never sat in one before, it's a really good opportunity to get a ride in one and ask questions about it with the product specialist. And Ford does have some kind of virtual experience where you can get in what looks like a big video game with multiple screens and kind of go for a drive. So
yeah, you make a great point. This auto show can help you decide on your next vehicle you purchase. That's a great idea there, Eric. We appreciate it. And thank you so much for joining us on the CBS 58 Morning News.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thanks, Eric.
The 2024 Milwaukee Auto Show has a lot to see, including hundreds of cars from 25 different manufacturers.
In this week's CBS 58 Hometowns, Jessup Reisbeck takes us to downtown Milwaukee. And judging by what you're about to see, you may want to think twice about ever letting him drive you anywhere.
All right, welcome into the 2024 Milwaukee Auto Show inside the Baird Center. Am I supposed to be driving this thing? All right, well, here we go. All right, this is awkward. The auto show started back in 1907. This is the 2024 edition. They got stuff for everyone. Young, old, new cars, old cars, good drivers, and terrible drivers. Yikes!
My name is Eric Brandt. I am the reviews editor for Auto Trader, and we are at the Milwaukee Auto Show. I'm sitting here in the second row of the roomy and comfortable Volkswagen ID Buzz. This is the comeback of the Volkswagen Bus. It's a great place to bring the family. I have 4 kids myself, and I would be happy to bring my kids here to the show. They can climb around in the cars, especially if you're in the market for a new family vehicle. This is a really good opportunity to see how the kids fit in the back seat. If you're looking at a 3-row vehicle, you can test out that 3rd row, see if it really works for you. And of course, there's stuff like the mini golf, and the Subaru booth has dogs that you can go pet. And so, like I said, there's really something for everyone, and it's a great event for families.
It's just a yearly tradition with me and my mom. It's a fun experience, and we like to just go into the cars and just take a look at them and see what every company has to offer. I am into the Subaru Impreza, the WRX, and then another one would be the Lexus LFA.
I try to come once every 2 or 3 years when, you can see some actual changes in the vehicles, and, and as a petrol head, I do enjoy seeing the car, seeing the features, seeing how they evolve. This year happens to be one of those years where I am interested in buying a new vehicle this year, and so I find this the easiest way to go around and not have to go from dealer to dealer to dealer trying different brands, and narrows it down, and then we just say we're going to do this or this, have a couple of options, and then you buy the car.
Well, the people at Porsche were going to let me drive this bad boy around today until they saw my performance on the simulator. That's okay. There's always exchange. And up on Thursday, we're going to bring you into this room. Yeah, this is the luxury room here on the first floor of the Baird Center at the 2024 Milwaukee Auto Show. Much more on the high-end vehicles and all that high-end tech that comes with them. We'll see you on Thursday. Welcome back to the Milwaukee Auto Show. Earlier this week, we were on kind of the main floor of the auto show, the second floor of the Baird Center. Now we're on the first floor inside the luxury room. Eric Brandt, review editor for Auto Trader, is here with us again. Can you talk about this luxury room? Yes, maybe this isn't in everyone's price point, but regardless, it's still fun to come and look at this kind of stuff.
Absolutely. It's a fun opportunity to kind of get a look at these luxury cars, something you might not normally be able to afford, get a chance to sit inside them and kind of see what's out there, see what technology is out there, because oftentimes the technology in luxury cars kind of trickles down to the more mainstream cars a few years later. So it's kind of a preview of what you might see in more mainstream cars a few years down the road.
I mean, some of them, it's almost like this, for instance, the BMW i7 behind him. It's almost like you're sitting in like the cockpit of a futuristic spaceship or something. Just talk a little bit about this one in particular.
This is the BMW i7. Now, the special thing about the new BMW 7 Series, the full-size sedan from BMW, is that you can get it with a regular gas engine, you can get it as a plug-in hybrid, or as an all-electric i7, and that's what we're looking at here is the i7.
Okay. And just talk about, if you can, some of the other tech that's in this room.
Sure. In the 7 Series, like the one we're seeing right here, it has a 31-inch theater screen in the back seat. 31 inches, and it's basically an Amazon Fire TV. It's got 5G connectivity, so you can get all of your streaming apps on there. You can watch Netflix, Hulu, Twitch, anything from the back seat, and they've got these little touch screens attached to the doors, and that's your remote, and that controls the giant screen in front of you, that controls your heated seats, and it's really something.
The coolest thing about this, though, we kind of touched on, is that anyone can come and get in these vehicles. Little kids, you know, adults, whatever it might be, you can get up close and personal with these vehicles that 9 times out of 10, most days you're not going to be able to get close to, right?
Yeah, that's true. You've got your, this BMW we're looking at, that's about a $125,000 car, but also on the lower end of the price range, even here in the luxury room, you've got stuff like the Lexus IS, the Acura Integra, kind of on the more affordable side. That might be more within reach of more people.
Awesome. So. Eric Brandt, thank you so much for your time here.
Absolutely, thank
and
you.
Again, the Milwaukee Auto Show goes through Sunday, so you can get here and get up close and personal with these cars from top to bottom, and there's puppies.